20th of April 2012, this is Capital FM Online TV News. In the headlines, Jacoyo Midiwo threatens to spill more beans on Raila death plot. Political parties' registration deadline passes. Appeals court survivors elect Erastus Githinji as their president. And judiciary says it is facing serious financial crisis. Good evening, I'm Victoria Rubadiri. Government Joint Chief Whip Jacoyo Midiwo is now threatening to spill more beans on the alleged plot to assassinate Prime Minister Raila Odinga unless police open up a fresh probe on his revelations. The GEM MP, who has been away on a trip to India, is back and says he has more to tell despite an order to have him arrested and charged for giving false information. Midiwo says he will not be cowed by an arrest order issued by Director of Public Prosecutions Keriako Tobiko because he believes a proper investigation has not been carried out. Tobiko last week ordered police to arrest and charge Midiwo for giving false information, but the GEM MP says he wants to be told which part of his statement was not true. Speaking in Kisumu a day after jetting back from India, Jacoyo accused the CID for carrying out a shoddy investigation on his revelations that powerful individuals were plotting the Prime Minister's murder. The deadline for political parties to apply for full registration has elapsed, and parties that have not complied will be deregistered. Acting Registrar of Political Parties Lucy Ndungu says parties which failed to comply by 5 p.m. on Monday are now required to seek fresh provisional registration before attaining full registration. 46 political parties had applied for registration, while only 24 have received their certificates for registration. Notable parties that are yet to apply for full registration include Cyrus Jirongo's Kadu the Kenda Party, which is associated with Goldenberg architect Kamelsh Patni and Ford Asili. On to news from the corridors of justice. Judge Erastus Githinji has been elected acting president of the Court of Appeals to replace Riaga Omolo. Justice Githinji was elected unanimously by his fellow judges to take over leadership of the appellate court. Justice Omolo was sent home alongside Justices Samuel Bosire, Emmanuel Okubasu, and Joseph Nyamu after the vetting board ruled that they were not fit to continue holding office. Chief Justice Willie Mutunga says the sacked judges have left behind 109 cases whose judgments they were yet to deliver. Mutunga, who spoke when he received the report from the vetting board, says 30 of the judgments had been written and duly signed and will be delivered in due course. The CJ says 47 judgments in cases already concluded where only one of the affected judges sat will be delivered. Justice Mutunga has announced that hearings for some 30 cases will have to start afresh under new judges. Still on court matters, the judiciary says it is facing a serious financial crisis which is likely to frustrate its reform agenda. Chief Registrar Gladys Cholet says the judiciary requires 16.8 billion shillings, but Treasury has said it can only allocate them 12.5 billion shillings for the 2012-2013 financial year. Cholet, who spoke at a breakfast meeting with editors, says the deficit has implications in hiring new judges, setting up courts in all the 47 counties, and adopting the new technology to boost efficiency. She is urging the government to fully fund the judiciary and other line offices such as the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, which is facing various challenges, including an acute shortage of prosecutors. And that does it for our top stories of the day. Thank you for joining us. I'm Victoria Rubadiri.